Monday, and we're still trying to get the Tuff truck finished as well. And with that, I got to figure out how to get the Tuff truck and the race car out there by tomorrow. So I might be making a late night run to go drop off a truck once it's finished. But yeah, I'm excited to be picking up the car. We still got some work to do to it. I still got to finish the actual mounting of all of the body panels, and we got to finish putting in the support braces for the front nose. So more to do. Alrighty, we're here at Gilmore Graphix. I'm excited to see what he did with it. Him and I kind of discussed it. It's like, I don't know, do the same thing, do something different, do whatever. I was not involved in the process at all, so it's just like, surprised me. Do whatever, do the same thing, or do something different. So I'm excited to see which direction he went and see how the car looks. Don't mind anything he might say about his appearance, but this is Mr. Ryan Gilmore of Gilmore Graphix. Big thank you to this man for always making me look good and helping my sponsors look good on the side of the car. I think you did a great job. Like, yeah, how do you feel?
I think we did a good job on this one.
Yeah, you like how different it is?
Yeah, I think this one turned out great.
Yeah, me too. So hey, make sure you guys check out his website, gilmoregraphix.com. He does do shipping and stuff, so you know, if you guys are looking for something even back east, check out his website. He designs vinyls. What else you do around here, man?
Decals, logos, business cards, building wraps, interior wraps.
Yeah.
If it needs a graphic, we do it.
Yeah, banner, t-shirt, all that stuff, right?
T-shirts, logos.
Yep, make sure you hit him up, and thanks again, man. Appreciate it.
Of course.
I am super excited to show you guys this wrap, but have a few finishing touches to do. Get my rear deck filler panel in and mount that front nose like I said earlier. But I love simplistic designs. I'm not really a guy that likes crazy, super crazy wraps to make the car look insane. I kind of like that simple look that that just makes things pop. He definitely delivered, so I'm excited. All right, so for now, I know it's not 100% perfect. This is still over here working. For our nose support, we decided to go with a 1-inch piece of angle across, a couple pieces of pipe to go into there. We'll drill and mount a hole there. That one ended up needing a little bit of a bend to go down because the nose is lower over there. That is kind of where we're going with this thing. I know I kind of wanted to use those Weir's aluminum supports that I had, but you know, time allowing, and I didn't really plan with material. So it kind of turned into we're just going to use what we got, and yeah, it is what it is. So what do you think, Tiss? Gonna be able to hold up to an infield tractor tire?
Yeah, at least for the first millisecond.
Oh, all right, well, I guess at least he's honest. Mount is done. Hopefully that's going to be enough. I guess we'll find out. So I'm gonna get the nose and the rest of the body braces and stuff done. Still, I mean, it's a lot of long, tedious work. It's not really hard work, it's just tedious. So what do you think, guys? Time for the great reveal?
Yeah, I think it's time to show her off.
All right, here we go. All right, now that the car is unloaded, we got to play musical trailers here. We have Tiss's, hopefully, that's my boat rig from the trailer race. We're hoping that Tiss is going to be able to run that in the Tuff trucks. Tuff truck is here, still sitting up on the trailer. By playing musical trailers, I mean that I got to unhook from the race car trailer and hook up to the gooseneck so that we can unload the truck. So I'm going to start that wonderful process, and then we got a whole bunch of work to do, and we only got about an hour to do it in. So all right, driver's meeting is over. We are still waiting for keys to show up to see if Tiss is going to be able to run a Tuff truck. Modified, it needs fuel and tire pressures. Other than that, good to go. Tuff truck is signed in. We got to get that thing to warm up. We did change out the bolts to the grade 8 bolts. Not sure if I told you that, but we had to change the bolts on our new torque arm because we had some grade 5s, because that's all we had, because I messed up. But we got the right size grade 8 bolts in there now. So Tuff truck should be good to go. I think it just needs to warm up. Still kind of blubbering a little bit, but I think once the engine comes up to temperature, we should be pretty good. So we'll see how that works out. Gonna get everything fueled up. Yeah, I gotta put fuel in the truck too. Get everything fueled up, do tire pressures, and I think they want us to go out and mud pack. So got to get dressed and get ready for that. Gonna get climbed into the modified here. We only have 3 modifieds here tonight. There's some big money shows. Actually, in all directions, there's like 3 that I can think of that a lot of guys went to, which is cool. I'm actually okay with this because I'm kind of I'm not sure about all my clearances, right? So this outing for my heat race is going to be more about making sure everything's cleared the way it should be cleared. If I go out there and roll the car in and it has a weird rub, I'll probably come off and try to get it fixed, and you know, just not trying to trash everything that we just put in, right? And don't get me wrong, the 2 other guys that are here they're fast cars, so could be a really good race with just 3 cars. But I'm kind of, this heat race is more of about I think for me is more about testing out, make sure I got my clearance and stuff the way I want it, or if I'm gonna have to come back and start trimming stuff. So let's get climbed into the car. I got to just do tire pressures. I've already put fuel in, and we're gonna go out and have as much fun as we possibly can.
track's rough enough that the plastic on the side of Wade's passenger side car fell off while he was bouncing. Let's see how it looks.
Well, heat race didn't go as planned. Got my caution, went in, hit the first rut, and ripped off my rocker panel. This all got ripped up over here, so got some repairing to do. Wrinkled up the door a little bit. Dang, couldn't even keep it nice for one lap, you know. But we'll get it figured out and go out and run it. So got to climb in for the Tuff trucks now. The IMCA stock cars are out there and Tuff trucks are after it.
We're gonna bolt me in?
Yeah, we're gonna bolt you in. This is door. We got this thing to start. It's got gas. The door won't stay shut. So
I drove it too hard.
Yeah, this was the rig that towed
The
Bonneville during the chain races. This was my boat tow rig that I got stuck in on the first lap. He did a good job in the chain races. In fact, that's where that chain is from. That's what was.
This is what broke.
That's in the back.
Should be able to lift up the door and.
So we're gonna get Tiss locked in here, and we're all gonna go out and go have some Tuff truck fun.
Wade's lining up for his Tuff truck run. Looks like he took the water route.
Alrighty guys, well that did not go as expected for me. I went first, so we'll do mine. Not sure. Okay, first off, the camera did not turn on when I turned it on, so that stunk. But they also, I put my truck in park and revved it up, and they sent me green before I was even in gear. So that was a nice drop and go.
That makes sense.
But we lost a tire. We're thinking we lost it right after I went across the checkered, or right before I went across the checkered, right?
I think in the turn to the checkered.
In the turn to the checkered?
Yeah.
That explains a lot, because I felt like I was going to roll over just all of a sudden. And then here's the real bad news, bears. Our torque arm broke off the rear end. We're thinking that we definitely did not get enough penetration welding it onto the axle. So
Sounds like the welder didn't do his job right.
yeah, well, you guys didn't see it, but we were having major issues with the welder when he was welding that on. The spool kept binding up and so it was the backside of my the spool of wire broke. I don't know if you heard him say that back there, but the backside of my spool of wire broke, and it kept tangling up the wire, and so it wasn't feeding continuously. It would feed, stop, feed, stop, feed, stop. Well, when that happens, you can't build enough heat. So especially when you're welding that thick of stuff. We'll see if we can find a welder. Good news is the driveline didn't come out. So hey, driveline didn't come out.
Driveline did not come out.
Driveline's still there.
And it don't have tape on it.
And there's no duct tape on it.
No duct tape on it. See that? No duct tape. So kind of stinks. We'll see if we can get it cleaned up. I don't know what I'm going to do for a tire. I don't know if I have a spare, and I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to use this one. But we'll find out. We'll see if it'll air back up or what. But yeah. Anyways, Tiss, how did yours go?
Fun. Don't mind the door falling off. That was from last time.
Yeah.
That was for me.
Yeah. Jordan, did you get him on film by chance?
I did.
No.
No.
We were having lots of camera issues. I gave him a GoPro that said it had like 37% battery, and then he turned it on once and it had 7% battery, and then I think it died like right halfway through my run or something.
Yeah, I got Wade's heat, and then right as he's going for the turn for the checkered in the Tuff truck.
Yeah, so lots of camera issues, but we still got a main event to do. In the modified, I still got to repair that right side since we lost the rocker panel. Yeah, I'm pretty sure what I'm gonna do tonight is just get this thing up and attached. I know it will be illegal. This will only be like 23 inches, but I'm gonna forego putting the rocker panel on. I'm just gonna get this thing pop riveted on and attached, and then tomorrow we'll come back, and I think partially because I just used pop rivets to hold this on, and those pop rivets broke once it hit the ground. What I'm gonna do this next time around, probably tomorrow, is add at least 2 bolts, one on the far ends, to try to get it to hold on to that better. But man, we just can't have nice things. Now we're all crinkled here. I had a couple photographers walk up and say, man, you can't even let me get you one glamour shot. You got to mess it up on the first lap. Well, yeah, track was rough. Car seemed to be running just fine, but you know, I brought out a yellow, had to leave. So what do you guys think? Time to just clean up and rock and roll?
Pretty much.
Yeah,
I'm hungry.
yeah. How'd your heat race go? I know you're racing
first.
So he's racing Cooper Lee's Gen X, which is Glenn Lee's son, the one who lets me drive his bootlegger all the time. Cooper Lee is his son, and he's driving his Gen X, right?
Yeah, the Mitsubishi Eclipse.
Yeah, so and I knew that, but I didn't put like 2 and 2 together, so I didn't film anything. Our camera work is bad today, guys. I apologize for it, but
Hey, we're not professionals at anything. We're just kind of good at a lot of stuff.
yeah, that's jack of all trade, master of none. So, all right, we got some prep work to do here still, and then we'll go racing. Hey, you know what I am happy about though? Even with all of that going into the ground, the nose didn't get ripped off. Right?
Yeah,
That's not all folded in.
Front's still
It looks like it hit something. It looks like it got a hold of something, but it's not all folded in. So
Pretty snazzy.
that's it. Well, hey, we choose our battles. And we're just going with the flow. So all right, time to rock and roll. All right, we might have got lucky. Jordan came over here and cleaned around the inside of the wheel, and we're putting some air to it. Hopefully there's not a hole. Doesn't sound like it so far.
No, but it's also not beaded yet.
It hasn't beaded yet.
Yeah, it hasn't even seated the bead, but all right. Rock and roll. Now we just got to figure out our torque link issue. So, but contact Tuff Trucks tomorrow. Maybe we can get her all put back together and go have a good run. All right, guys, time to go run the main event. Here we go. right, guys. Well, let's sum up the evening. Let's talk about Tuff truck. I have no idea where I finished. I don't think I was very fast. But Tuff truck is up on the trailer. We're gonna try to get somewhere to weld our plates back on. I'm really glad I installed that box up in there that we installed, because there were some huge mud puddles. In fact, it kind of affected my modified race because I got completely mud washed during the Tuff truck thing, and then my fault, I forgot to wash off the visor, so it made it really tough for me to see in the main event. Main event for the modified went, yeah, it was a really rough racetrack, and I decided that I didn't want to tear up my equipment, so I just kind of pulled up and slowed down, and yeah, I figured I better just save my equipment, you know. We'll come back tomorrow after they blade the track. Hopefully we'll have a better racetrack tomorrow. It's a day race tomorrow in the desert, so it'll be dry and dusty, but we'll make it work. So first thing in the morning, working on the Tuff truck, and then we got to do this thing. We'll have results for the Tuff truck stuff tomorrow. If I had to guess, probably second or third for me, if I had to guess. Tiss had a great time. He bounced around like crazy. That thing still runs, so he's gonna run it in the contact Tuff trucks tomorrow again, so hopefully that'll go well. And yeah, what do you guys think of the new look? Comment below. I'd appreciate your input, but I think Ryan at Gilmore Graphix did a phenomenal job for me. And of course, I want to thank all of my sponsors. All About Caring, the senior living training center. They've been with me for a couple of years now. I greatly appreciate their support. My Uncle Brad, in memory of my Aunt Tanya that passed. Kate Sarkissian Cosplay, man, if you like cosplay stuff, go check her stuff out. They've been with me for a couple of years now too. Great people. Of course, Gilmore Graphix, man, get your banners, get your stickers, all that stuff. So and I definitely got to thank my brother and family for all the support and stuff that they always give us. Whoa, look at this bug. Look at that thing. It's bug season. Definitely got to thank them for all their support, and couldn't do this without them. Couldn't do this without you know, you guys that watch and support me as well. Thank you. So we're gonna end the video here, guys, so don't forget to like and subscribe. That really helps out the channel. Any questions, comments, concerns, down below. Hit me up on the Lumsden Motorsports Facebook page. If you want a t-shirt, hit me up there as well. We can get one sent to you. And my brother took off. He's been exhausted. He's been working every day and barely making it up here. So tomorrow, I think he has tomorrow off, so we'll be able to work on the stuff in the morning and have it out. But since he's not here, I will say keep the dirty side down, and check you next video. Thanks for watching, guys.